So, welcome to Masters Entrance Academy. Now let me introduce you what Masters Entrance Academy is. Entrance Academy is a premier institution in the capital city of Kerala, that's in Trivandrum. We are basically concerned with the entrance coaching segment as well as tuition for the basic classes right from 9, 10, 11 and 12 standard science and economics students. And we have produced a lot number of rank holders as well as few of our students are studying in reputed institutions all over India. And we welcome to our family of Masters Entrance Academy. So let's explain what our methodologies are. First point, the methodology. Now the methodology of ours is most of our faculties are so expert in their subjects, especially in physics, chemistry, maths and biology. This solves this question in an easy and also in a pattern which helps the students to finish it in an easier way. Second, we have a well-structured materials. The material which we are providing consists of all the type of questions right from the basics, that is the easiest level, the second, the medium level, that can be solved by the average students, and then we have one more segment what is called the difficulty level. And these levels we have divided the portion in such a way that each and every student can understand what an entrance or an MCQ is. MCQ means multiple choice questions. Now, first of all, we start our class with an entrance orientation. Now you may ask the question, what is entrance orientation? Entrance orientation is nothing but it is basically concerned with the concepts or the fine course of the topics. Especially if you take any of the chapters, there will be lot of things which is being dragged into, and these dragged things will be reduced and will take only the fine course of that. That is what we call it as the entrance orientation. Apart from that, we also give some additional points for the students. And then we just ask the students to come into the level 1. Level 1 type of questions are the questions which is based only on concepts. And level 2, the questions are a bit application level with respect to its concepts as well as a bit tricky. And the difficult level of questions consists of the question which is almost in ulta-pulta form. Ulta-pulta in the sense it will be so tricky and you have to understand it very carefully. That is what our set of materials would like to be. And then we provide daily informations, daily test papers, weekly test papers, and also we have mock test also. Apart from this, we also give them board examination assistance program which helps the student to score good marks in the board exams, because board exam is one of the most important part of it. Another thing, most of you would have come to know what are MCQs. Especially, most of the students will be asking the question, why? What is the reason why we need to take MCQs? Now, listen to it now. It's very important. Now, the board exam, that is Central Board of Secondary Education, which we call it as CBSE, has introduced 20 questions of 1 mark, which consists of 10 basic MCQs, 5 fill in the blanks, and 5 questions which is one word answering segment. So total of 20 marks. Now remember, most of the students who gets 100 has to have these 20 questions. If you just leave off these 20 questions, you get only 80 marks and your 100 or 7% is gone. So you need the basic trick to answer it. Let's see what our MCQs are. MCQs is nothing but it is called the logical reasoning, the time management and your sense of your brain. That means your hand, your brain and your eye should coordinate as if you are driving a car or a bike. Now let us see how the MCQs are asked in KEEM as well as in IITs and as well as in NEET. Let's observe. Point number 1. A choice. It will be most simplified. Point number B. It will be more simplified. Point C. It is simplified. And point D. It may be your guess answer, whether plus or minus come, that may be your answer. Now, what is your tendency to do that? Or how you are going to select it? There comes 1. Logical thinking. 2. Time management. And then 3rd, the bubbling segment. Now, how can you, that means you people, which is of the age group of 17 to 18, can do this? Think a better way. Because it takes 6 minutes to answer a simple question. In board examination, you take 6 minutes to do the particular question. Now for MCQ, you have been given only 1 minute. Now, is it possible? Let's check it out. A student who knows the art of reading, the question takes 1.5 minutes to read the question because you have to understand the question. Second point, the same student takes analysis of 1 minute to analyze that in his brain, and for the bubbling segment, he takes 30 seconds. So in all, a student takes 3 minutes to do it. Now see, what have we seen? You said. And if it takes 3 minutes, so 6 minutes has to be converted into 3 minutes. And this 3 minutes has to be converted into 1 minute. And in this 1 minute, you have to choose the answer from this. And remember, you have to choose the most simplified answer from that. Because you are seeing almost all the answers are there. If you do it half, your answer is there. If you do 1/4, the answer is there. If you make a mistake, that answer is also there. So that is what you have to observe keenly. So when it comes into it, now remember, you have to take how many minutes? 3 minutes. So you have to go for logical thinking, you have to go for the time management, you have to go for the bubbling segment. That is where you need a coach. And that is the coach what we are. That is what we call it as Masters Entrance Academy. So thank you very much.